So we watched the 2014 film Unfriended.
It's weird how a movie from like 2014 seems so dated.
It really is.
It was only 2014. It seems like ancient technology.
Yeah, Skype was the shit. I think that movie led to the downfall of Skype.
Direct cause.
It was literally the direct cause.
People gonna die on Skype. You could die on Skype. It could happen. You go on
It
Skype,
happened to anyone.
You never know. You might, if you communicate with the dead, you will die.
Haven't you seen the website, Nick? Do not communicate with the dead, or whatever it's called.
Do not communicate with the dead.com.
.com. Yeah. The most informative website.
And none of the characters in this film use it. Oh, I mean, I only two characters see it, but they see it and they're just like, nah, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. That's not going to be relevant. I don't need that.
It doesn't even work because, you know, the website says just confess your sins and the demon will go away and they all confess their sins. Well, forcefully under coercion of the bad guy. But they all die. Spoilers. Everyone dies. And if you've watched this film, they all deserve it.
They're the most unlikable characters. I guess we'll give a general, in case you haven't watched it, maybe we'll give a general summary, which is basically that all the characters are dickheads. They all tell this girl from school, Laura Barnes, to kill herself because she shat her pants.
Their friend. Like they're like best friends with this person. They tell her to kill herself after posting an embarrassing video online, and she does it.
She brings a gun. This is America into a basketball court at school, and then she does it.
And then across the events of the film, as we learn that basically all of them are directly responsible for leading her to commit her own suicide in some way or another.
Yeah.
Awful.
It's terrible.
You literally start rooting for the villain in this film.
That's how bad they are, yeah.
They're so awful. They're such awful people.
Throughout the film, he's like, the spirit of Laura joins the call as this unnamed user, or this user that's called like Billy277, whatever that means. And they show this lag on the screen to symbolize that Laura is haunting the computer or the Skype call, but it just ends up being irritating and kind of just like just ruining the death scenes, ruining what you can actually see. So you don't
like the first one, like this girl, she for some reason she has her laptop in the laundry of all places.
Val,
and then she dies. Well, she does die, but
we don't see it directly.
They don't know she's dead yet, and they see like this like still of her just staring at the camera, just like with just like the dumbest look on her face, with like a bottle of bleach next to her.
Yeah,
and you're like, oh, and then it cuts to her not being there, and she's dead.
And then I think the next person to die is our favorite character, Ken, who's like,
who's that? Ken,
like
my man. He's just a gamer.
Yeah, he's just a gamer, dude. He's just chilling out.
He's a League of Legends player.
Yeah, he must be right. But what happens to Ken is that it joins the call. Yeah, there's like a webcam stream from inside his house somewhere, and then so he gets up to find where the webcam is.
It's a spooky spectral webcam.
Yeah, there must be.
He stares into the darkness and he's like, "Oh,
what is that?
Whoa!" I assume he sees like Laura or something. I don't know. He sees something pretty spooky.
And then conveniently, of course, the screen freezes because of lag / possession. And then
he gets possibly the most abrupt but also brutally violent death in the entire movie. Yeah. He just fucking shoves his hand in a blender and then
mixes that shit up.
Immediately after that, it's like jump cuts. Somehow it jump cuts, even though we're supposed to think this is a live feed. It jump cuts to him like shredding his throat with the blender.
Yeah, somehow. How do you even do that?
I mean, you can't really see the mechanics of how he does it because half the footage is like blackened and corrupted.
Yeah, just this kind of like, and then he's dead. And you're like, oh shit.
got
Just
blended.
And then, yeah, after Ken's death, you kind of see the direction where this is going. They're all gonna die brutally.
Feels bad, man.
Feels bad, yeah. I know what he did wrong, Nick. He was smoking weed.
God, right, yeah. In horror movies, it's the rules. If you've had sex, you die. If you do drugs, you die. If you're not white, you die. But everyone in this movie is white, so they're fine, but they still die.
So they're on an equal playing field, yeah. But there's also after that, then I think is the Never Have I Ever sequence, which is hilarious.
Never have I ever sequence. Laura, the bad guy, she doesn't even do anything for half of it. Like the half of it is just completely instigated within the actual living cast. Like she starts the game, but then all of a sudden they just go AWOL and start dogging on each other of all the shitty stuff they've done to each other. Yeah, and they just turn on each other like a pack of they're like rabid idiots.
Yeah.
Like at some point it's just like, you know what, man, I fucked your girlfriend.
Like who asked?
I did it twice.
It's so awkward, yeah. So the best friend of this there's it's so fucked. It's like normal Never Have I Ever, Billy's asking questions, or Billy or whatever her name is, Laura's asking questions.
Laura, yeah. Yeah, she's asking questions to get people to reveal all the shitty stuff they've done, which is a lot of shitty stuff. They're all just terrible people. After that, the guy, Mitch, who's like this complete asshole, he starts waving a gun around for some reason. Like,
he's going to
shoot anything.
Yeah.
He's going to shoot the computer screen. I mean, he's got two options, either shoot a computer screen or shoot a ghost. I don't know which is going to work more.
It ends up being the third option, which is he shoots himself.
He ends up just eating the bullet.
After being possessed.
But yeah, he just goes wild. He just goes wild and starts just fucking dogging on everyone.
Yeah. He says something like, "Never have I ever fucked my best friend's girlfriend." And then he puts his finger down.
It was me.
It was me. Oh yeah.
It was me. Get fucked, you stupid idiot.
Everyone just starts shouting each other, crying. Blair, the girlfriend to the other guy, whoever his name is.
Man, she's the worst.
She is the worst character.
Constantly whining, acting like she's like better than everyone else. Like she acts like she's the good person, but she's just so bad. She's one of the worst, honestly.
She's so unlikable. She's supposed to be this Christian goody two shoes girl who's never had sexual intercourse. So doesn't want to have sex till marriage, but yeah, then it comes out with that Never Have I Ever that she actually did it with his best friend, and the justification.
I was gonna rage quit if she didn't die at the end.
Yeah, and it turns out she was best friends with Laura. They reveal it at the end, and she dogs on her because during a night out, Laura shits her pants and is passed out on the ground. And then Blair films her body, and then it's like, I shit her pants.
And the whole movie, she's like, I had nothing to do with this. I had nothing to do with this. And then you learn that she has probably one of the most to do with it.
Yeah.
And it's just like, okay,
you're just like, what? Cool.
You suck.
Sick. You're just the worst.
Oh, it was very. This, we're best friends, Laura. Look at this.
We're friends, Laura.
Laura is a Sigma, okay?
Yeah.
No mercy. Yeah. Sigma female ghost spectre grind set.
On the grind set to kill all our friends. They should have played the song, Push me to the edge. All my friends are now dead. Laura Barnes.
You can say that after the movie.
Yeah. That's true. That could be the ending.
Should have started live streaming.
Live.
Hey guys, here from the afterlife. Got all my friends. I don't know why I'm British.
I'm Laura Barnes and I'm a British
Just killed
guy.
all my friends in the afterlife. Say hi.
Say hi
to Blair. Say hi, Ken. That's Ken. He just got blended.
His throat is just in the blender. Poor dude. Honestly. Oh, and we forgot about what's her name? Jess. Jess dies because she locks herself in a bathroom because she's scared I mean, you would
She
be.
deep throats a hair straightener.
She did that. It's just stuck in her throat. She's like,
Yes, this is
but that's the one we see the most of that death. I think it lags the
no
least
gag
during
reflex.
that. Oh, God. Jess has got game. She's got head. Okay, never mind. Okay.
It's pretty hot.
Yeah, to be honest, it was literally. Jesus, how insensitive of you, Nick.
I mean, yeah, that's probably one of the worst deaths. I can't imagine just sticking a hair straightener, like an iron. It's like an iron down your mouth, basically.
Burning your throat, right? Jesus. The only thing worse is getting
she
your
looked
throat
like
blended.
she was enjoying it.
Yeah, she
with
was
a still frame.
She was like, oh.
You do some editing and that'd be like, if you black it out.
Yeah,
If
then
just
you could
black out the hair straightener.
definitely assume something
you'd have
else.
a completely different idea of what's going on there.
You'd think this movie is something a bit different, eh?
I think Ken's the best one. I mean, the douchebag guy, he just shoots himself. That's lame.
It is pretty
boyfriend
lame,
guy, he just stabs himself in the eye. That's lame.
He does the bloody Heath Ledger Joker trick to himself with a knife. Slams his head into a desk.
Laundry girl, she gets nothing. She gets like the implication. She gets the implication that she drunk bleach. That's all
we had
she
to look
gets.
it up. We had to look up what Wiki said.
But it's in frame. You see the bleach and you see
it's definitely that. Yeah, that's definitely what.
But you don't see her drink it. You just see her alive and then her dead
on the floor. Sick.
Oh, I remember the chat roulette scene.
Yeah, she goes into chat roulette, Blair, and is like screaming for help. Like,
Save me, please!
Someone call the police because I can't. Because why couldn't she can call the police because Laura?
And then everyone's just like hangs up.
I love it because
just like an average, realistic chat roulette sequence.
It was actually pretty good.
I mean, she actually finds someone that's willing to help. Someone puts up with Blair's bullshit.
I wonder if they'll do a sequel with Unfriended, except with just Discord.
They did do a sequel of Unfriended.
Oh, they did? What's it called?
It's called Unfriended Dark Web.
The Dark Web. Is there a general synopsis? I kind of want to know.
After finding a laptop, a young man goes online to play a game with 5 of his good friends. He shows them a mysterious folder that plays disturbing videos of people who appear to be in danger. So it's like The Ring.
So like The Ring, except with a laptop.
It's the Ring. It's The Ring, but on Skype.
But there's actually there's a good version of this genre called The Searching, which is like a
I haven't seen it.
It's pretty good. It's like it's basically like a thriller of a dad.
Right there. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, that's it. Okay.
Go no
He wants to see
further.
it. I spoiled the whole thing. So yeah, everyone dies. Laura kills them all.
Fuck.
There's actually another copy.
She hops over to different movies. She just becomes like a fourth wall breaking
character
entity.
Yeah.
Eventually, she'll break free from the shackles of fiction
and actually haunt us
and haunt your Skype calls. Legend says if anyone actually uses Skype these days, Laura will come and visit you. It's like, how people say that Jaws scared people out of the water.
Unfriended
Unfriended scared people off Skype. That's why no one uses it anymore.
I think that's true. That's got to be true, right?
Yeah.
Why else would... Because Skype was perfect. We live in a society.
How scary did you think this movie was?
I thought it was extremely scary. Honestly, I'm never going to use Skype again. Nah, it was pretty
scared.
I don't know. I guess the ending jump scare was like, oh, you kind of got you. There's a jump scare at the end where
it's the only time you actually see something.
The only time you see something is when Blair dies, but you don't see Blair die. You see her POV.
You see the laptop screen close, and then Five Nights at Freddy's jump scare.
It's Five Nights at Freddy Fazbear.
Freddy Fazbear comes out.
It literally just screams at her face.
Yeah. It's literally a Five Nights at Freddy's ending. You know how when you close the laptop
they jump
in
out.
Five Nights at Freddy's, you close like the security laptop, and then
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like
It's the same.
it plays like the Freddy theme, you know, like the dun 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 dun.
Dun,
I
dun,
reckon
dun,
someone
dun.
should edit that.
That'll be pretty good.
I mean, if anyone cared about this movie, but if they do, they should.
I'm sure it's popular. For some reason, all these films just like it hits sort of this market of people who legitimately do think it's scary and do like it in some way, which is fair enough. You know, you're allowed to like whatever you want, but
It's not
too
the
hard to take
least
serious.
scariest movie I've ever seen. I can't say I was very terrified watching it though.
no.
Like there was some fairly tense sequences, I guess, but like
Yeah.
they were limited by the way they made the movie. There aren't really any sequences aside from the what's it called? Never Have I Ever. That's like that's the only part of the film I'd actually regard as a sequence.
Yeah, I see what you
Like,
mean. The rest of it's just sort of like a messy sort of.
Like it's what they're going for. It literally just feels like, you know, they're just talking on Skype.
Yeah.
Which is the idea, and they succeed in that.
Yeah, that's true.
It does feel like, you know, you are watching actual people have a conversation, because like some of the acting is not terrible. Definitely better than Truth or Dare.
Yeah, it could be a lot worse compared to if you compare it to.
I mean,
Truth or
some
Dare.
of the acting's not great. I don't think the boyfriend is a very good actor, when, you know, especially when he starts breaking down after he learns all that stuff. He just goes, "No, that's not true, man. Fuck you, man."
But to be on his side,
silly.
I think he's limited, and a lot of these actors are limited by the script and what they wrote there, right?
Yeah, limited by the script and the fact that they can just, the only thing they can do is talk into a camera, really.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, can't do anything else.
What else do?
You can wave a gun around, drink
Wave
some
a gun
bleach,
around,
put your hand in a blender,
point at the screen, put your hand in a blender. They're all just evil bullies.
Yeah, with no remorse.
It's almost
apparently.
hard to believe how bad they were to this girl. But I mean, that's what's engaging about the film, I guess. It just, you know, you keep in suspense about how bad these people are, and then it keeps topping itself about how
you think surely
just keeps
they
going. Just, oh, this person's bad. No, you thought that person was bad. This one's worse.
Yeah.
No, this one's worse.
They're all
one's
trumping
worse.
each other constantly.
No,
No,
and then Ken doesn't do anything. He just gets blended.
he gets blended up for smoking weed. But yeah,
Unblended. The sequel. Ken comes back to life.
Ken comes back missing a hand and a throat. He still tries to smoke weed.
It's like a drama movie about him recovering from his debilitating injuries, and Laura helps him through therapy as a ghost, deeply regretful for her actions against Ken. But then at the end of the movie, all the other characters come back and they kill Ken.
Damn, that feels bad.
They all become ghosts, and he puts them all in the blender.
Creates a giant blender. Sucks the ghost in.
Consider yourselves unblended.
Unblended. Ending.
Ken, it doesn't even make sense. Fuck you.
Fuck you guys.
Part of me, I kind of divided on this film, because part of me thought it was pretty boring. I mean, you are just watching someone like operate a computer for 2 hours, and then like other parts, they were pretty good. Like, they weren't bad. I enjoyed them.
Yeah.
Like, I thought it was like mostly an enjoyable movie. I didn't hate it. I didn't hate watching it, to be honest. I expected to absolutely hate this film. I mean, it just looked so terrible.
Yeah.
But I didn't really.
Well, that's good. That's some praise. That's wow, you're being
It's
very
some
nice.
praise.
Yeah. Some praise.
Yeah,
for the
it's
movie.
not the worst movie. It's all right.
Yeah. I see it. It does hit some of the horror elements, and obviously it did at the time. And I guess now it hasn't aged as well. We're not
You can
very
just
scared.
say you don't like it.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't say I loved it. I just said didn't hate it.
I absolutely love this movie. It revolutionized the landscape. To be honest, yeah, it was probably one of the first ones that did that genre, right? And got pretty popular because of it. Did the desktop Skype.
It's a desktop genre.
Desktop genre format.
I mean, just expanding out of the stupid found footage genre, Paranormal Activity. I remember watching one of those with my sister. It was so boring.
Which one?
Like, I think
1,
it was
2,
just
3,
the
or
first
10?
one.
Oh, okay. The first one apparently is the best, right?
Apparently, but I thought it was
You didn't
like
like
it was like 2 hours of nothing happening. It's like, oh, spooky. She's just getting dragged around. Ooh. Oh, she's standing in front of the camera. Ah.
At least they show you what goes on.
True. Marathon.
Honestly,
Paranormal Activity marathon.
let's go. That's honestly, I'd rather run 40 kilometers.
Never have I ever fucked my boyfriend's best
What are you
friend.
doing, Adam?
There.
What?
Well, I'm going to look up do not communicate with the dead.com just so I don't get into the
Get
situation.
some helpful hints if someone from the dead tries to talk to you on Facebook.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, how you been? Aw, man, how's death treating you? Not so bad, bro. Do you remember that time you killed me? Ah, you got me.
You got me, man. I'm sorry. Remember the time you posted the video of me me shitting my pants? Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry
that was
about
classic.
Wait, Nick.
This is,
Someone just messaged me.
this is your ancient ancestor.
Yeah.
It's like, we didn't invite this person to the call. Who is it? Who is it? And the camera turns on. It's just like a caveman.
Some hairy dude. This guy's weird. Let's just block him. Caveman experiences laptop for first time. Just starts like smashing it around.
Sounds like a YouTube title. Caveman experiences laptop for the first time. Emotional.
Emotional. So how does it feel to have technology and not, have...
Booga booga. I would have loved it in this film if Laura just turned on her webcam.
Just trying
Hey
to
guys, from the afterlife. How's it
What
going?
was this? Yeah.
Hey Laura, what the fuck? What's
What
up?
the fuck? I thought you were dead. I thought you killed yourself.
I am dead. Just chilling. I mean, dying seemed to do pretty well for Laura. She became like super powerful.
Yeah.
She's like
And
omnipresent.
Yeah.
She
Yeah,
can
exactly.
basically do anything.
She can do everything at once. And she also has a physical form. She's not just...
Zips and zaps all over to people's houses. She has a physical form. She can go on Skype. She can talk with her friends.
Honestly, top 10 anime villains. So powerful.
Dying doesn't seem so bad for Laura. She seems to be chilling.
Seems to be the way to go, actually. I think maybe what she did, the explanation to that, is did what Johnny Depp did in our Transcendence and uploaded consciousness into the internet.
Gonna watch Transcendence.
Transcendence, yeah. that's a classic.
It's a movie that was made.
Johnny Depp is I think it's literally his best performance, in my opinion.
Performance as a computer.
His text to speech basically is his performance.
Oh,
Hello.
I am
It is.
Johnny Depp.
I made it to the internet.
Where's the crossover? Transcendence, Unfriended. Johnny Depp versus Laura.
Laura seems pretty... I mean, actually, no, Johnny Depp's more OP. He can literally create, like, fucking everything. So
Bigger than Civil War. Bigger than
Yeah.
Batman v Superman. This is what we want to see.
this is the finale of finales. So,
Laura
yeah.
Barnes versus Logan Paul.
Yeah.
Boxing match.
I think Logan Paul will bring out his famous move and just film her dead body. Make a clickbait title.
Laura Barnes, kill yourself.
Yeah.
In brackets again.
Again, lol. All right, so what's your final rating?
Mid. It was mid. It wasn't awful, and it was alright.
Based review. That's it.
It was alright. If you want to watch it, you can. If you don't want to watch it, you won't miss out on much.
I think I agree completely. It was like, yeah. It was, I can't top that. It was mid. Mid at best.
It was pretty mid. It just wasn't egregiously bad, and it wasn't like outrageously good. It was alright.